Hey there, this is Bennett Buffoonery Incorporated. In this video, I wanted to chat about guilds. I have three different categories of guilds, and so I kind of wanted to explain them. There are some guilds that have branches in all the main cities. There are some guilds that are specific to specific cities, and then there are some guilds that are nomadic. Right? This is a list of guilds that are in multiple cities. The Aquabats. They're a band and a group of surfers all from the Della, and they own a bunch of taverns and bars and do a lot of karaoke. Next is Apex, and they're a big game hunters guild. You go to them for contracts to kill large animals within specific regions. There's the Cult of the Eternal Dragon, and they feel that there is a dragon god that's trapped in a humanoid, and they run all the orphanages in the countries. There's the Thieves Guild, which is pretty much in every town but is hidden. There's the Gadgeteers, and there are tinkers, blacksmiths, artificers, creators with metal, flame, and magic. There's firefighters, that if a fire happens in your town, you just gotta go help out. There's Pen 15, those are navigators, cartographers, calligraphers, painters, writers, bankers, scribes, anything with paper. There's also the culinary campaigns, and those are foodies that are like cooks and bakers and cheesemakers and butchers, or just rich people who really like fancy food. There's herbs and spices, and those are alchemists and herbalists. There's Oakheart, which is pretty much anything wood related. And then there's the Whimsical Union, and those are performers and entertainers. Pretty much think you're like Shakespeare Company, but as a guild about it. Here are some of the city-specific guilds. In the mountain town, there are skiers and snowboarders, and so they formed a guild. In the lake town, there was a bunch of fishermen, so they formed a guild. I made a town that was like Springfield from The Simpsons, and so they've made a guild that was based out of a bowling league. Here's a list of a couple of the nomadic guilds. There's Glitter Court, and they travel the land recruiting promising young beauties and train them in nobility, selling them off as brides and husbands to knights and lords without spouses. Then there's the Uptown Gentlemen, and they're a secretive guild of con artists who prey on the naive rich. So these are the kind of guilds that I use in my campaign. I hope you like the ideas. Thanks for watching, like and subscribe. Grab your dice and let's get nerdy.